There once was a stock that put to sea. The name of the stock was GME. The price blew up and the shorts dipped down. Hold my bully boys, hold. Soon may the teddy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. She had not been 2 weeks from shore when Ryan Cohen joined the board. The captain called all hands and swore he'll take his shares and hold. Soon may the tendy man come to send our rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. Before the news had hit the market, Wall Street bets came up and bought it. With diamond hands, they knew they'd profit if they could only hold. Soon may the tendy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. No deals were cut, no shorts were squeezed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the artist creed. He took the risk to hold. Soon may the tendy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. For 40 days or even more, the stock went up, then down once more. All gains were lost, it was looking poor, but still those traders did hold. Soon may the tendy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. The short's not squeezed and the gain's not won. The tendy man makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew, and all. Soon may the tendy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. Soon may the tendy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. Oh, I bid farewell to my monthly paycheck, and I gambled it all on a GME bet. To hold with the boys and ignore calls to sell until we have given the hedgies all hell. And the tendies and diamonds are filling my mind. I'll search for the moon and pay losses no mind. I fear not the hedgie, I fear not his greed. I remember the hodlers, will they think of me when we make all our millions to spite the hedgie? Plot a course off to Mars from the orbit of Moon to a place where my gains grew along with my crew. It's not about greed, no, I tell to my best, but sending a message to Wall Street the pest. As the words of their dread fill the space of my ears, they're crying like children, their saltiest tears. My heart fills with joy, then it's bigger than we. I remember the hodlers, will they think of me when we make all our millions to spite the hedgie? Oh, for sure they will learn that there is consequence for playing with markets for his needs and ends. But when Reddit investors used their tricks on them, they screamed and they shouted while we bought again. As the sights of the rage fill the space in my eyes, for they duped us, but they won't escape us this time. We're this far from winning, this far from their greed. I remember the hodlers, will they think of me when we make all our millions to spite the hedgie? Now that I'm staring down on the feds and the rich, I'm not sure what I want, but I don't think it's this. As my brothers stand in the raging typhoon, I hold on to my shares as they launch towards the moon. As the Tales of huddlers live for air in my mind as I fulfill the dreams that they once tried to find. I look from the moon with the stars within reach. I remember Wall Street bets and they think of me. For our stocks with the moonshot forever will be. I remember the fallen and they think of me. For the hedgies shall crumble and fall to their knees. If tomorrow all the gains were gone, I worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my stimulus and wife. I thank my lucky stars to be trading here today, 'cause we all still hold our calls and shares, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an artist, 'cause at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the paper hands who sold their GME. And I'd gladly stand up next to you and invest with no regrets, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this sport. Mods bless the Wall Street bets. From the floor in New York City to accounts on Fidelity, from the house of your wife's boyfriend, you just tried to make him see. From you deep fucking value and your own portfolio, where there's tendies in every artist's gut, and it's time we buy and hold. And I'm proud to be an artist, 'cause at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the paper hands who sold their GME. And I'd gladly stand up next to you and invest with no regrets, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this board. Mods bless the Wall Street bets. And I'm proud to be an artist, 'cause at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the paper hands who sold their GME. And I'd gladly stand up next to you and invest with no regrets, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this sport. God bless the Wall Street bets.
What's up, YouTube? How you doing? Today is Wednesday, March 31st, 2021. We got a great show for you today. A lot of news. The Nasdaq is flying. The S&P 500 is at its all-time high. Airlines and hotels, tourism is up. Weed is up. Can I say that? I should have said cannabis. Whoops, demonetized. Great, here we go. I'm lagging. Of course. uh, charging is the EV sector is up. BlackBerry's getting slammed. Chewy's up. Square's up. Neo's up. We got a lot to get to. Stay right here. This is Smarter Gambling. Wow, that was pretty choppy. I don't know what's going on here. Is my internet bad? Whatever. We gotta roll with it. All right. Anyway, let's get started. Gotta switch my screen here. Okay. Now let's bring up TD. Here we go. All right. So, Apple up almost 2%. Well, the Dow Jones is down 0.25. Airbnb up 2.64%. BlackBerry down almost 10%. I'm with you guys. Hang in there. Hang in there, apes. Diamond hands. I got some lost porn later on. If we get to that, if we got enough time, I got some posts from Reddit. A lot of guys invested in BlackBerry and took some big L's. So it's all good in the name of entertainment. So yeah, Blink up 11%. Blink charging, not the fitness gym. Bumble up 5%. Bio-Nano Genomics up almost 5%. Beyond Meat over 3%. Chewy up 5.4%. Chipotle up 1.22%. Coursera. This is one of the things we're going to talk about. Coursera. It just IPO'd today, so I don't know what the change percentage is, but it was $33 at the open, and now it's $45. So, yeah, that's 35%, something like that in the first day. Insane. If you bought Coursera early on today, congratulations to you. You get a, where is it? Yep. All right, moving on. CCIV down 1.4%. That's interesting because all the other EV stocks are up a lot. So, yeah, CCIV has been pretty rough of late. What else we got? DoorDash up 0.4%. DraftKings up 0.5%. eBay up 1.5%. Etsy 1.4%. Express, this is one of our meme stocks, down 2%. Ford down 1.7%. Facebook up over 2%. Fubo 1.7%. Fiverr up over 8%. GME is down 2.4% today. Not too bad. Not too bad. Diamond hands, everybody. Diamond hands. Okay. Groupon up almost 5%. Google 0.8%. Costs, another meme stock, down 1.6%. So now we're getting into some EVs. Li Auto up over 8%. Nice recovery. Microsoft, got some news about them a little later, up 1.7%. Morgan Stanley, down 1.8%. They were involved with the whole Archegos saga. So it took a couple $1 billion in L's there, but their stock seems to be doing okay. Match up 4.5%. Very good. Another meme stock. Naked, down 4.4%. Not good. Norwegian up 1.4%. Neo up almost 4%. Forgot to I forgot to put my profit loss today for Neo, but it's up 4%, so probably over $2,000. Not sure, but in the edit later, I'll be sure to put that up. But attendees today on Neo. Congratulations to everyone with Neo. What else we got here? Pinterest, 7%. Palantir, almost 6%. Peloton, 5%. PayPal, 2.66%. Riot, Bitcoin company, 3.42%. Roku, 4.4%. Shopify, 5.5%. Snapchat, 5.4%. Square, 6.7%. Now we'll get into some cannabis stocks. Tilray, over 3%. Tesla is over 5%. Very good. Possible news regarding why that might be later. Twitter, 1%. And anything else? Xpeng up 8%. So the Chinese EVs doing very good today. Okay. Let's just take a quick look at the biggest gainers and losers today. There we go. Microvision, 50.69%. Huh? That's a sign. Anything else? Anything else here? Not really. Okay. Let's just take a quick look at the biggest losers for today. BlackBerry was here before. Is it still? Yeah, it is. Oh boy. It's been real rough for BlackBerry. Okay. That's about it here. So, let's talk about some reasons why there's some possible price action going on here. Let me just put the background back up. And actually, I'm going to switch it to Tendy Town. There we go. Tendy Town. Switch camera here. Oh, wrong background. Boom. Tendy Town. Okay. So, NASDAQ is flying today. Technology doing really well. We just saw that. S&P 500 at an all-time high. Where's the, where is my... Still getting used to this, guys. Sorry. Here we go. Happy all-time high. Airlines, hotels doing good today. Tourism opening back up. Possibly because of the economy opening back up. Everyone's getting their vaccines. Cannabis is up. Possible explanation? Well, New York State, my home state, just officially legalized cannabis. Congratulations, New York. Took long enough. Quite honestly, most of these cannabis stocks aren't even American. So they're like Canadian. So I have no idea why they would be going up if New York legalized, but that's monkey thinking. Romeo Power. Did I show that? RMO, ticker RMO, Romeo Power getting absolutely slammed today. They're down big because they missed their earnings. Not good. Also, BlackBerry, we just saw that. Uh-oh. Dropping frames here. Whatever. Okay. BlackBerry down 10%. They also missed their earnings. Chewy is up after they beat their earnings. And Square got an upgrade from Keith Burrett, a price upgrade to $250. So that's why their stock is, possibly why their stock is doing well. Come on. Let me try switching my camera. Sorry guys, my equipment is not cooperating with me today. We'll do the best we can here. Okay. So, let's get to the first order of business. Let me pull it up. 1 second. Actually, I forgot. We got to go over crypto. Almost forgot. So let's just go over crypto real quick. Pull my screen back up. Well, let's first go over this breaking news. This literally came out like a little bit over an hour ago. Microsoft wins U.S. Army contract for augmented reality headsets worth up to $21.9 billion over 10 years. So huge contract here. $22 billion. I believe the Microsoft stock went up after this news broke. So let's just read a little bit. Okay, the Pentagon announced that Microsoft has won a contract to build more than 120,000 custom HoloLens augmented reality headsets for the U.S. Army. The contract could be worth up to $22 billion over 10 years, a Microsoft spokesperson told CNBC on Wednesday. Microsoft shares moved higher following the announcement. The deal shows Microsoft can generate meaningful revenue from a futuristic product resulting from years of research beyond core areas such as operating systems and productivity software. It follows a $480 million contract Microsoft received to give the Army prototypes of the Integrated Visual Augmented System, or IVAS, in 2018. The new deal will involve providing production versions. The standard issue HoloLens, which costs $3,500, enables people to see holograms overlaid over their actual environments and interact using hand and voice gestures. In an IVAS prototype that a CNBC reporter tried out in 2019 displayed a map and compass and had thermal imaging to reveal people in the dark. That system could also show the aim for a weapon. So I'm not going to read everything here, but that sounds pretty cool. Kind of sounds like Call of Duty, kind of, where you have like your HUD and then you have your mini map, and like your how much ammo you got and auto aim and stuff like that, night vision. So, good news from Microsoft. And again, this just broke not too long ago, less than 2 hours ago. Okay. One sec. Okay. Crypto. Bitcoin is down a little today. It was up, but now it's down just a little bit. Still up almost 6% for the week. Ethereum is up again. 1900 now. Been doing very well. Very well this week. Binance also doing very well, but it's down a little bit today. Polkadot recovering. Polkadot's up 6%. Let's scroll down. Litecoin down a little bit. So the crypto is pretty average day for crypto, but it looks like a little bit in the red. Filecoin. I don't know what that is, but it's up 28% and almost 100% in the past week. So someone's printing tendies. Some people are printing tendies. Congratulations to you. Anything else here? Where's Dogecoin? There it is. Dogecoin down today. But Tron, what's going on with Tron? Tron is up 50% today. Wow. Alright, that's enough crypto. Actually, no, we got some crypto stories. Okay, here's a crypto story. Goldman Sachs is close to offering Bitcoin and other digital assets to its wealth management clients. Alright, let's get into this. Goldman Sachs is close to offering its first investment vehicles for Bitcoin and other digital assets to clients of its private wealth management group, CNBC has learned exclusively. The bank aims to begin offering investments in the emerging asset class in the second quarter, according to Mary Rich, who was recently named global head of digital assets for Goldman's private wealth management division. Her promotion was scheduled to be announced Wednesday in an internal company memo seen by CNBC. We are working closely with teams across the firm to explore ways to offer thoughtful and appropriate access to the ecosystem for private wealth clients, and that is something we expect to offer in the near-term future, Rich said in an interview this week. Goldman is looking at ultimately offering a full spectrum of investments in Bitcoin and digital assets, whether that's through the physical Bitcoin derivatives or traditional investment vehicles, she said. Basically, Goldman is starting to, they're going to start investing in crypto, but only if you're rich. Only for wealth management clients. Okay, so not me and you. But it's interesting because I forgot who it was, but some executive at Goldman years ago, like 2 years ago, not years, but in the relatively not too long ago, I think it was a lady, some executive. She was very adamant about not getting into crypto and digital assets. And clearly, we're just starting to see that these hedge funds and these banks, they're just giving in. They're becoming popular, they're becoming mainstream and adopted, and the retail investor really likes it. So I think their hands were kind of tied on this one. They had no choice. If they don't do it, their competitors are gonna do it. They're gonna lose business. So not too surprising, but this is pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. We're seeing cryptocurrencies starting to be more accepted and integrated again. Moving on. So this story is one of caution. Fake Trezor iPhone app scams user out of 600,000 in Bitcoin. Wow. All right. In all seriousness, this is really terrible. Like this is a problem. You know, Bitcoin and crypto is amazing. It was an amazing invention, a gift to the world. Amazing new technology. But every time we bring something new into the world and it has potential to do a lot of good, there's going to be criminals and bad people who seek to use technology for their own agendas. And we're seeing that with crypto, you know. In the beginning, it was claimed to be unhackable and only you have access to your money, which is technically true. But as it's becoming more adopted mainstream, see, in the beginning when crypto, like I'm talking over 5 years ago, right? Like crypto was not easy to buy like right now. You had to jump through a lot of hoops to get this stuff. But anyway, so as the technology gets better, criminals, they're very smart, you know? A lot of them are. And they're developing these nasty ways to scam you out of your money. And this is really terrible. Like, man, that's tough. See, it's one thing if you lose your money on a YOLO, and it's like, it's totally your fault. You have no one to blame except yourself. But when someone steals the money from you, that's just really terrible. So, a warning to everyone. Please be careful. Please be very careful. But we'll read this real quick. So this guy had 17.1 Bitcoin, worth 600,000 at the time. It's definitely worth more than that now. That's worth over $1 million. If it's 60,000, yeah. Wow, sheesh. A user lost 17.1 Bitcoin worth 600,000 at the time to a fake Trezor app on Apple's App Store. Sorry, there is an ambulance. Let me just mute my mic really quick while that. My apologies. A malicious smartphone app on Apple's App Store, mimicking the name of a visual style of Trezor hardware wallets, was used to steal 17.1 Bitcoin from an unsuspecting user, worth 600,000 at the time and over $1 million today. So yeah. Per a report, Trezor user, I'm just going to call him Philip because I'm not even going to try that name, had stored his Bitcoin on a Trezor hardware wallet and wanting to check his balance, downloaded an app purporting to be from Trezor on the iOS App Store. Although Trezor does not currently support Apple's iOS mobile operating system and does not have a mobile app, The app used the company's name and branding and had a user rating of nearly 5 stars, making it appear trustworthy. Wow, that is nasty. Man, that's terrible. After Philip downloaded the app and entered his credentials, all of his crypto immediately disappeared. They betrayed the trust that I had in them. Apple doesn't deserve to get away with this, Philip said. Philip isn't the only person to fall victim to the scam. Georgia resident James, we'll just call him James, also told the outlet that he lost $14,000 worth of Bitcoin and Ethereum to the fake app. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but in the grand scheme of things, this guy, James, he'll be alright. 14K is not the end of the world, but man, 600K, that's tough, man. That's really tough. App slipping through the cracks. Apple touts its store as the world's most trusted marketplace for apps. Speaking to the Washington Post, a spokesperson for Apple explained that all apps undergo a rigorous review process, but acknowledged that there have been other cryptocurrency scams on the App Store. The app that was used to scam Philip was available on the App Store from at least January 22nd to February 3rd and was downloaded around 1,000 times. Man. So probably a lot more people than this got scammed, but nobody likes to come out and admit that they got got. It's embarrassing and it's tough. But it needs to be known, you know? This stuff needs to be known. People have to speak out about this so this doesn't happen anymore. This is crazy. People are out to get you. And we got to protect ourselves and protect our peers. Man, this is terrible. Alright, I think I'm done with this. Moving on. Let's talk about Coursera. Ticker COUR. Coursera. This company just IPO'd today, and I didn't do a full due diligence, but I did research the company, and I'm going to share with you guys what I found, and it possibly might be a good opportunity. Not financial advice, but it looks pretty good, so let's get into it. Well, let's read a little bit first. Coursera is known for its free courses. Of the company's roughly 77 million users, just 3.6 million have paid for a course or other offering. But Coursera's business model allows the company to spend less than the competitors to attract those paying users, analysts say. I'm actually not going to read this, but I do have my notes, so I'm just going to run down for you the summary of Coursera. So, it is currently valued at $4 billion. Actually more, because that was what it was worth this morning when it IPO'd. Now it's probably worth closer to 5. Actually, if it went up 33%, if it went up a third, then probably like more than 5. Anyway, it's basically an online education company taught by real college professors, and the quality of the education is the same or better. That's what a lot of people are saying about Coursera. They handpick their professors and their educators. So, and I've actually talked to people personally who have said this. So this is not just me reading stuff. It was started in 2011, and it currently has 77 million users with 3.6 million subscribed. I just read that. There's 3 sources of revenue. The first one is it sells directly to its customers. They offer 2-hour courses for $10. Pretty good deal. Or there are actual courses where you can earn a certificate to specialize in something. And those are 3 to 9 month courses. And they range from $40 to $100 a month. The second source of revenue is to sell to businesses and governments. At the end of 2020, over 2,000 companies were using Coursera, and 25% of Fortune 500 companies used Coursera. That's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. So 125 of the biggest 500 companies use this app. Pretty impressive. The third source of revenue is they actually have a degree program where they partner with universities to give people a real college education digitally. This is a real master's degree, okay? A real bachelor's and a real master's degree. And in this partnership, the universities handle all the admission and the education, while Coursera handles mostly the marketing and the technology side. And it says at the end of 2020, over 150 universities have partnered with Coursera and growing. And the degrees cost anywhere from $9,000 to $45,000, which is very cheap. You know how much I paid for my degree, my bachelor's degree? I paid $50,000 a year. So if I just got my degree with Coursera, I could have saved at least $150,000, and I could have used that to YOLO in something. I could have put that in GME. Man. Okay. Now it's not making money yet. In 2019, it lost $47 million, and last year it lost $67 million. So revenue is increasing, but the operating costs are also increasing, and it might not be profitable for a while. It's up over 30% today. It opened at 33, and now it's like 45. So it seems like a lot of people are interested. Okay, let me pull up. Oops. Wrong button. Well, I have another Coursera article here, but we basically went through all of it. Now let's get to the other big news today. So there was two main stories. One was Coursera, and now we're going to talk about this, which is Biden's infrastructure plan. So today, I'm not sure if he did it yet, because I haven't been watching TV since this stream, but he might be on right now. Biden is going to unveil his $2 trillion infrastructure plan. So we'll just break down everything that's in that plan right now. And this doesn't mean it's going to get passed, but this is what he's going to propose, and then it has to go through, Congress, which it's probably not, the final thing is not going to be this, because, even if the Democrats push it through, the Republicans can filibuster. Oh, I got memes for that, by the way. And I'm going to use it for the first time. So, where's my, okay. So, the Democrats That's a donkey sound for the Democrats. Donkey right here. The Democrats are gonna try to push this through. It's gonna be, the Republicans are not gonna, it's not gonna fly with them. They're gonna put up a fight. The Republicans elephant. They're probably gonna try to block this or shut it down, but eventually, let me switch back. There goes the honking. So this is what's gonna be proposed. He wants to put 621 billion into transportation infrastructure, so bridges, roads, public transit, shipping ports, airports, and EV development, electric vehicle development. That's probably why we saw Tesla flying today. And maybe that's why we saw the Chinese EV stocks going up, even though I don't know why that would be correlated. But weird stuff happens. But I definitely think Tesla went up today because of this EV, electric vehicle investment that Biden is talking about. There's going to be 400 billion allocated for elderly people and disabled people. There's going to be 300 billion invested into drinking water infrastructure and electricity infrastructure. There's going to be 300 billion into affordable housing and construction and schools. So that's good. Helping out communities get better and improving the education. And there's going to be 580 billion in American manufacturing and research development and job training. That seems like more than 2 billion if I just add it up. Yeah, that's more than 2 billion. So this is good. All this investing into the economy is good, but at what price? Right? At what price? Well, Biden wants to hike the corporate tax rate up from 21% to 28%. So 7% increase. I know a lot of corporations are not going to be happy with this. So we'll see what happens, you know? The corporations have a lot of power, a lot of lobbying power. I'm sure the Republicans don't want this to go through, so we'll see what happens. But this is Biden's plan. Got another article here. Well, it's just another Biden article, so we'll move on. Let's move on to some fun stuff. Robinhood gets rid of confetti feature amid scrutiny over gamification of investing. Okay, so get this. So for those of you who haven't used Robinhood, whenever you buy stocks and you take a position, the app used to go like yay, and then like confetti would fly over the place, and it would kind of like tell you that you did a good thing, like it's rewarding you. It's subliminally telling you that you should buy stocks. It's encouraging you to buy. And Robinhood got sued over this a couple months ago because Congress was getting on them, claiming that their app is like gamification. They're gamifying their app and it's turning into a casino. Which honestly, yeah, that's kind of accurate. But anyway, so they got criticized and scrutinized for gamifying their app. So they finally got rid of the confetti, right? And this right here is what they replaced it with. What you see on the screen right now. So no more confetti. But there's, what is this? There's gems, right? That kind of looks like a diamond. And here's a ring. And it looks like it's in space. So, I don't think this is any better than the confetti. This is literally the same thing. It's subliminal messaging trying to tell the retail investor you did good by taking a position. And now it's not like, yay! But, come on. There's gems in space. What does that tell you? It's almost as if they know that, well, they do know that most people that use their platform, a lot of them use Wall Street bets. And since the whole GME thing, a lot of people get the references and the memes. So, you give up the confetti for diamonds in space. Yep. Diamonds in space. Alright, that was just a fun article. I thought that was pretty funny. And does anyone even like Robinhood anymore? You know they have like a 1-star rating. I think it's 1.5 stars now on Google Play. But on that day, forgot what it was, January 20th or whatever it was, when Robinhood shut down the whole GME trading, I literally watched the rating go from like a 4.5 on Google Play to a 1 in the span of like 15 minutes. Not even joking. No exaggeration. It was hilarious. And then and then Google started protecting Robinhood. They started deleting all of the comments. And maybe it was auto-removed because their system detected it as review bombing. But it wasn't review bombing. It was just a bunch of apes who were mad at Robinhood and wrote a review, an angry review. I did so. And then Google started taking down the reviews. I watched the reviews go from a 4.5 to a 1, back to a 4.5, back to a 1. Because people started calling out Google. Now Google's in bed with them too. They're deleting the reviews, and then either Google caught on and realized that it wasn't a review bomb, or they just didn't want to look bad protecting Robinhood, and they stopped deleting reviews. But anyway, yeah, Robinhood, stories never end with Robinhood and GME. What is next? What is next on the agenda? Okay. Let's talk about NFTs really quick. This has been a craze of late, NFTs. And let me pull it up. Here. New England Patriots star Julian Edelman is now. Sorry. New England Patriots star. Oh my God. Now I just misclicked. All right, you know what? We're just gonna click off the video or the page. But basically, NFTs are like digital collectible items. That's getting really popular of late. For example, there was Crypto Kitties, which if we have time, I'll talk about a little later. But so Julian Edelman, this guy plays for the Patriots. In the NFL, he's a wide receiver. Pretty popular, pretty famous. If you watch football, you should know who this guy is. So he just launched his own NFT thing here on OpenSea. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what he has. And I already looked at this. There's only like 3 things. But you got it's based off of comic books and trading cards. So I guess he's selling all of these comic books. It says Incredible Man, and it's supposed to be Julian Edelman. So what? It's a digital comic book about a football player, about Julian Edelman. How much are these? There's no price on them. I guess they're just going to be auctioned off. I'm really curious. These are going to go on sale tomorrow, on Thursday. So I'm really curious to see what these sell for. Because these other NFTs are just blowing up. And then if we scroll down... God, this is being real slow. If we scroll down... Here's another one. There's a few of them, you see? A bunch of Incredible Mans, different comic book covers. I think this page is the page that's been lagging me. Like this page seems to be giving me a lot of trouble. So here's another one, Incredible Man. And then there was one down here. It was like a Pokemon card, if I can get to it. So these are a lot. You know what? If I get famous enough, I'm going to start an NFT. Would you guys buy my NFT? Smarter Gambling NFTs. Be a part of history. All right, here's the Pokemon cards. You got Squirrelian. So it's like it's a meme based off of Pokemon and Julian Edelman, but I thought this was pretty interesting. Everyone's getting into NFTs now, and this goes on sale tomorrow. If you're interested, not financial advice. But this stuff might be a lot of money. Who knows? Nobody knows. Okay. And let's talk about a different NFT. There. 2 Godzilla vs. Kong NFT collections to be released at Terra Virtua. So there's this new movie coming out, Godzilla vs. Kong. Well, this comes out tomorrow, I think. And if you want, you can own a piece of history. You can buy this NFT art for it. Does it say how much? Oh, no, I have it here, actually. I'm not going to read the article, but they have prices here. Oh, no, this is not specifically the Kong versus Godzilla thing. But here's a website for NFTs, Terra Virtua. This is where it's going to sell. Let's just see some of their stuff. What is it? These are like paintings. These are like, yeah, this is like paintings. $50,000. I'm not a big art guy. I wouldn't pay, that type of money for real art anyway, but are people gonna buy this? Is I don't know. I can't see myself buying something like this. See, like, I bought CryptoKitties way back for like a couple $100, but who's gonna buy this for $50,000? I might be totally wrong. They're gonna put They're gonna prove me wrong. This whole thing is gonna be sold out by tomorrow. But anyway, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Okay, moving on. Let's move on to... So we got about 10 minutes left until 5 o'clock. Let's end with some fun stuff. Let's end with some what happened on Wall Street bets in the past day. Some YOLOs, some loss porn, some gain porn, and let's get into it. Well, first of all, this is real news. Let's start with some real news here first. Goldman dumps billions of dollars of stock, causing losses at Nomura. Goldman analysts downgrade Nomura because of the losses and poor risk management. What? We believe in you guys, so yeah, you know, here's some money. And then they lose your money, and then and they downgrade the company that lost their money because they lost their money. You can't make this stuff up. Let's read some comments. This is pretty funny. Buys puts and naked shorts. Sells $1 billion in stock. Price goes down. Hey, these guys suck. Stock down more. Puts and shorts print. What a stock. Those retail traders are the devil. Oh, man. All right. What do we have here? From user Far Opportunity 2942. Okay, so he YOLO'd. What does he have here? GME. 150 shares of GME. Worth around $30,000. Wow. Where is my... Yep. That is some ape stuff right there. But I'm with you, brother. I hope this works out for you. Diamond hands, man. Diamond hands.
With diamond hands, they knew they'd profit if they could only hold.
Okay, so this guy, 150 shares of GME, $30,000. This guy, Adam Cordell, he has 500 shares of GME. Wow. So, what's the math on that? What's the math on that? 192 times 500. This guy is almost $100,000 in just GME. So, diamond hands, man. Adam Cordell, I'm with you. I hope this works out for you, man.
With diamond hands, they knew they'd profit if they could only hold.
I love it. I love it. What's next? Oh, okay. This guy. Dumbledore Roth IRA. Dear Captain Cohen, please consider ceding you deep effing value to your board as a special advisor. Ape Visor. Ape Visor. So this guy, 132K YOLO in GME, and it looks like he has some call options too, so it's not just shares. So this is more risky than the last guy. Wow. The YOLOs just get bigger and bigger. May you steer this ship into ever greener waters. Oh man, they got jokes. You apes got jokes. Good luck to you, Dumbledore Roth IRA. I hope this works out for you. What is it? April 16th? Alright, he has an April 16th 150 call. That is a pretty good shot at printing. But 300 and 400? Hey, man. Who knows? I hope that works out for you. I'm rooting for you. Dumbledore Roth IRA. Alright, what's next? King Samantha. 110. Is this a guy or a woman? Well, okay. Another 500 share YOLO into GME. About $100,000. So, almost the same as the second guy. But this is just shares, no calls. So, not the most degenerate, but a YOLO nonetheless. Good luck to you, King Samantha, 110. I'm rooting for you. Who's this? Potts 99. Still holding diamonds. Now this was from yesterday. What does this guy have? 609 units, 609 shares of GME. Wow. So even more than everyone else. More shares at least. So he bought in for 73K and now he's at 66K. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Just diamond hands it. Diamond hands it. You'll be fine, man. Diamond hands. Who's next? Michael Linda, 585. Have 5,000 shares of Palantir at $24 cost basis. About to do something retarded and buy another 5,000 tomorrow at 22. Somebody please stop me. And he shows right here. He has 120,000 in this. And he's gonna put another 100 grand in it. Hey man, I hope that works out for you. Good luck. I really do. Man, I love this forum. If you do double down, you have to post. Michael Linda 585, please post again if you end up doubling down. That would be true degeneracy. Who's next? Robin the Pepe. Robin the Pepe. 100 contracts of CLF. So this is quite the ride, huh? Got 30,000 in here. Made 13,000 today. Not the most degenerate, but YOLO nonetheless. Good luck to you, Robin the Pepe. Hope that works out for you. I'm rooting for you. Next. Hayton Shorts. This is a... Oh, this isn't a YOLO. This is a gain on cannabis. This is relatively recent. Good job, man. Good job. Congratulations on the tendies. Congratulations. Just remember to sell. It's not profit till you sell. Happy for you, man. Congratulations, Hayton Shorts. Okay. The next few, this is BlackBerry lost porn. This is gonna be good. What do we have here? Mortal Danger 00. BlackBerry. He has 1,150 shares of BlackBerry. Looks like he invested 21K and he lost over 10K. So down 50%. You deserve a sorry, brother. But just hang in there. Personally, I'm not too big on BlackBerry, but I hope that works out for you, man. Wow. Wow. Okay. So this is a $10,000 loss on BlackBerry. 50%. Who's next? Dilschlong. Okay, this guy bought BlackBerry at 28.67. And now it's worth under $9. So this is what almost a 70% loss. Wow. Still holding the BlackBerry bag right at the very top. Respect to you, Dilschlong. Let's read some comments. The diamond hands on this guy, my God. Very true. Very, very true. Not hard to diamond hand when there's no one willing to buy shares at a price for him that would make the loss not so bad. I promise most BlackBerry bag holders are dumping and getting out of this turd. Pops up 50% randomly for no reason at all. Yep, that would happen. So, what does that say? Yeah, this guy lost. It is 70% loss. This guy lost 70. He lost $40,000. Over $40,000. Respect to you, Dilschlong. Hope it works out for you. Last one. Bought Tree Fitty. This guy, 2,850 shares at a cost basis of $15.55. So not nearly as bad as the last guy, but still pretty bad. This guy is down 20K, 45%. No Lambo, only bridge now. Oops. Bought Tree Fitty. Sorry for the loss. Hope it works out for you. Oh, he's right here. He commented, I won't lie, I'm kinda retarded. Me too, so don't feel bad. Don't worry, it's all a long-term play. Give it a year or two, you'll definitely be coming out on top. One day we will have gain porn.
With diamond hands, they knew they'd profit if they could only hold.
Not saying it will, but maybe if you just diamond hand it, yeah, maybe it will come back up. I hope it does. For your sake. Bought Tree Fitty. Man, I love this subreddit. I love this subreddit. You apes make me happy. Oh. Okay, so it's past 5 o'clock now. 5:07. So that means it's just about time to sign off. Do we have anybody in the chat? Make sure I get them. Nope. Okay. All right, guys. Diamond hands to the moon. Thanks for tuning in today. I appreciate the support. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Please like the video. Please subscribe. Please tell your friends. Check out my Patreon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. I see you tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.
My mother told me someday I will buy rockets with doubloons off to distant moons, shoot up past the stars. Noble ship I steer, steady course to the haven. Hold, brothers, hold, then hold, sisters, hold then. My mother told me someday I will buy rockets with doubloons off to distant moons, shoot up past the stars. Noble ship I steer, steady course to the haven. Hold, brothers, hold, then hold, sisters, hold then. My mother told me someday I will buy rockets with doubloons off to distant moons, shoot up past the stars. Noble ship I steer, steady course to the haven. Hold, brothers, hold, then hold, sisters, hold then. My mother told me someday I will buy rockets with doubloons off to distant moons, shoot up past the stars. Noble ship I steer, steady course to the haven. Hold, brothers, hold, then hold, sisters, hold then.